What's up, everybody? I am Snegenhoff, and we are back today playing some more Duelyst. And today we have Magmar. So I'm going to play. It's Majili's mid-range Magmar deck. Um, and one of the reasons I picked it, one, because we haven't played a Drogon deck yet, and this one has Drogon in it. And two, I want to see how good Thumping Wave is now that it's been nerfed. My guess is it's still very, very good. You just can't get a 9 damage burst off at the end of the game with Macanter Thumping Wave, which is probably a decent nerf, to be honest with you. But my guess is still Thumping Wave is still a incredible card. So let's see as we get a Magmar v Magmar matchup in the first game versus Frostbox. So what do I want to keep and what do I want to throw away? I'm going to throw away those two, to be honest. One thing I kind of would like to see in this deck is Dire-Tide Frenzy. I really like Dire-Tide Frenzy with Saberspine Tiger, and also kind of with Elucidator as well. I think that would be something that would very much benefit this deck. Do I want to flash out the? Do I want to flash out the dude? I think I do. Just getting him out on turn 1 is really, really strong. And now we've just got a handful of removal. So that's pretty good too. Makes our natural selection even better, because to be honest with you, it's unlikely he's playing something with more than 4 power on in it. Or he could just natural selection our card and just get a sweet 2 for 1 there at the beginning of the game. I am playing against Magmar. I should have thought of that. Probably was a bad idea. I don't want to throw away my only minion. I'm going to play Cryptographer this turn. I'm just trying to decide if I want to go. I think I'm going to do it like this. Like, I don't know, I could take the Mana Tile from him, which probably would have been fine. I just kind of like the idea of saving him. One, to contest another Mana Tile, and 2, to use him as like minion removal later on. Or he could play Dancing Blades on me. That's also an option. But we are likely just going to natural selection and play my Bloodborne spell and attack his face. I think that's fine. Do I want to keep both these Thumping Waves? I think the answer is no. That's pretty good. Wouldn't mind drawing a Drogon here in the near future, but probably never going to happen. I mean, there's only 2 in the deck, so I'm probably not going to draw it in any of the 4 games, most likely. Also, I want you guys to be very thankful. I am currently not watching the second half of the Thunder Rockets Game 3 to record this video. So just think about how special that means you are to me. The question is, do I Lava Slasher this, or do I Thumping Wave it? And I think I'm going to Thumping Wave it. I'm going to throw this back to get a second Lava Slasher. Okay, that's fine. Elucidator's pretty good, especially with that in hand. Pretty close to burning him down. Healing Mystic. Young Silithar. Okay, I probably don't need 3 of those guys, but having them is decent. do need to watch out. I am kind of close to losing this game. I actually could lose this game to a Bounded Life Force. Hey, look, he's got Bounded Life Force. Oh my gosh. Why did I even say it? Well, that's the way the news goes sometimes. That's annoying. Well, let's see if we can do better in game 2. Most of the time when I lose, I do feel like it's my fault. I just sometimes don't know what I did to make it my fault, if that makes sense. Especially, listen, I'm still kind of new at this whole thing of recording and doing YouTube and whatnot, and so I don't always recognize my play mistakes as I'm making them. A lot of times when I go back and watch them, I know what I did. But in the moment, I'm not always all that great at seeing them. But now we got Glutinous Max playing Cassie. I mean, last game, the first turn, Sunsteel Defender into a natural selection, a very obvious natural selection at that, was probably really bad. So, stuff like that I need to watch out for better. I could play an Elucidator here next turn, depending on what he plays. I don't think it's worth killing off an Ooze with an Elucidator, though. What to do? I think I'm going to throw him back. I'd rather use him as like a finisher. Having him for next turn probably be pretty good. Means I want to move up to here. I'm trying to decide whether I come up to here and play like a Saberspine Tiger to kill this off, or if I like move up to here and play the Sunsteel Defender here. If I play the Sunsteel Defender here and then Ooze hits it and spawns the thing underneath it, her hitting it will kill it, which would be unfortunate. I could just move all three. I think I'm gonna do it though. I'm trying to decide if I attack the Ooze right now. I'm gonna hold off. Okay, targeted my face. And put the thing down over here, so we're fine. We are fine. Lightbender. That's kind of a bad Lightbender in my opinion. Like, what does it really accomplish for you? Did not need that second flash reincarnation. I could flash out Drogon and Bloodborne spell myself, but I'm probably attacking this turn and then attacking. Or am I? Do I natural select? I could natural select him, attack this with my face, and attack that with him. And then flash out a Drogon over here. And hope beyond hope it survives till next turn, which is kind of a pipe dream. Alternatively, I could just use the Bloodborne spell this turn and save the Drogon for later. I think I'm just going to Bloodborne spell. I'll save the Drogon for later. Unfortunately, the timing with the way my Bloodborne spell is going to work out is that the next time will be able to use it will be the turn I can play Macantor Warbeast. And possibly it won't be a friendly board for Macantor Warbeast, but maybe not. She can just kill this off with her Bloodborne spell, which is a bit unfortunate, but probably throwing one of these flashes back. I may flash out this Macantor Warbeast this turn, because it'll survive off of this. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of playing this Elucidator right now anyway. I'd like to draw Earth Sphere before that happens. And this guy definitely does not get to live. Then if I attack, I go down to 12 and she goes down to 15. With a lot of burst coming next turn. She unfortunately still has her Bloodborne spell, but she at least has to use it on that. Blue Conjurer. That does not get to live. I think I'm just going to Thumping Wave here and pass. I'm getting a little low on life. I need to find either A, way to win the game, or B, some healing. When we get to 8 mana, we'll be able to play both these guys and Bloodborne spell twice, which will be... Will it be enough to win the game? It'll go up to 4, then 8, and then 5, then... Well, then 9, then 18, so yes it would. Second Blue Conjurer. Did you just Abyssal Scar this guy? I guess it puts a... It put a random Arcanist in her hand. So yeah, I think we're going to Macantor with Greater Fortitude. If she has Obliterate next turn, I mean, she's only got 2 here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go down to... it'll be a leeway of 3 if I attack, where I have the win in hand, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and wait and not attack. I also have the win on board as well. Like, that's assuming this guy survives, obviously, but... Prismatic Illusionist, and then she's just counting on good spawns. Punish. Ooze. It's a tad bit annoying. This is a bit of a pickle. She blocked herself off really well. How do I not lose this game? Because I don't believe I can win it. I have no way in. I have no healing. If I move, if I move straight up and play a Drogon here, this guy can reach me and this guy can reach me, but nothing else can. But she'd need just 1 damage out of her hand. Do I have to play this guy as well? Oh, but that kills me because ooze, if it spawns underneath me, that kills me. I wasted 1 activation of my Bloodborne spell there, but probably not winning the game through my Bloodborne spell this game. Spawned underneath me. That was the worst place for it. Inkhorn Gaze. I mean, if I survive, I have this Plasma Storm. That'll be really nice. Yeah, I get to clear the board this turn. She's left with only 1 card in hand. Do I replace the Strogon? I really need to find healing. If I get healing, then I can do a lot more things. That is not the card we are looking for. She can't hit me if I move here, and I don't think she plays any rush minions, really. Well, she probably plays Spectral Revenant, so that was probably the stupidest place I could have moved in the whole world. Because I'm a dum-dum. Thankfully she didn't have it. I don't think I can run from Spectral Revenant from where I'm at. She can move to here. Like if I move this way, she can move to here, play the Revenant here, and hit me. So I lose the Spectral Revenant no matter where I move to. Yes. So playing around that helps me not. I never should have moved down to here. I should have just ran. Then I wouldn't have lost the game to Spectral Revenant if she had it. But because I was here, moving closer to her is like the only real option. She actually just conceded. Wow. We won game 2. Either she didn't have Spectral Revenants in her deck or she just couldn't find it. Speaking of things I couldn't find any of my healing. So we both got the short end of the stick there. Got an epic mystery crate. Huzzah. Alright, let's move on to game 3. So right now it's the game 1 curse instead of the game 3 curse. Wraith 908 playing against another Cassie. I think I'm going to dump one of these Thumping Waves. Do I want to dump this Lava Slasher? Probably not. Gore. What do I want to do here? Also, you don't play the battle pet here, you play him here. Right? Like that's the general logic of playing a battle pet. because it's never going to move down onto this tile. It's either going to move to here or to here or up to here. Like those are the 3 places it's going to go. Whatever. I'm kind of considering throwing this Thumping Wave back. I'd like to get something I could play this turn, or like a 2-drop. Like a 2-drop into Sunsteel Defender would be delicious. Yeah, I couldn't find it. So do I move up here and flash out Sunsteel Defender? I'm thinking about it. Alternatively, I could move up here and flash out Sunsteel Defender. This would move up and hit it, taking away its force field. But then could she kill it through that? Probably not. So I'm assuming I'm playing against like some sort of what's his face deck? The other guy who resummons himself. And they're just using that and this card to get like tons and tons of value out of things that like kill both your kill a minion to kill another minion, stuff like that. Shadow Watcher. Darkfire Sacrifice. But I mean, this dude's dying this turn. Yeah, you have to make him a 5/5 for him not to just die to this. And you didn't even do that. So I think I come down here, kill this, move up to here. If he wants to hit my face with this, he can. I'm not sure I want to throw away this Plasma Storm, but I think I'm going... I don't really want to throw away this Greater Fortitude. It's really good on him. Yeah, I think I'm going to dump this for now. That's fine. And then if he wants to hit me with that, that's fine with me. In all honesty. To transform that into a 6/6. And then I'll just like Lava Slasher it and either hit it with my face or hit it with like Cryptographer. Well, yeah, Cryptographer or something to finish it off. Or alternatively, like if this guy survives, I can Greater Fortitude him to deal with that thing. Okay, so this is becoming a 6/6. Do I want to get frisky this turn? I'm thinking about getting frisky. I come down here, play Drogon here, and Bloodborne spell, and hit him for a bunch of damage. A large amount of damage. And then, like, this is annoying, but I can deal with it with Lava Slasher here soon. And, like, this is too far away. It's, like, 2 turns away from even getting close to me. Yeah. Here, yeah, just go ahead and take 8. If you would like. If that tickles your fancy. I would really like a Mechanter right about now. Wraithling Swarm? Looks like it. Not on 9 quite yet. But I think I am going to Lava Slasher this guy. Eat him. He can survive a hit from him. And he's blocking him off from hitting my face. I don't think I want to use Greater Fortitude quite yet. Maybe that's wrong. Like, Greater Fortituding him might be really good, but he still dies to Punish. And I would assume he's running Punish in his deck. Although, if you're punishing anybody, you're probably punishing Drogon. But if I Greater Fortitude him, it's... maybe it's better to, like, put a target on his back. I think I'm still going to wait, though. Third Lava Slasher. Jeez. And then I'm just going to Lava Slasher the 6-2. Move him up closer to the mana tile. Just in case I need to take it. Maybe I should save my Bloodborne spell. Okay, 2 Sphere of Darknesses. And a draw. Why would you... I guess you're just trying to draw the cards? Still feels like a waste of a Sphere of Darkness to me. Alright, with no minions on the board, that's not good anymore. And that's not all that great either. I think we're going to take 1 to deal 5 to him. Do I play this? Tempted to, but I'm also tempted to just save it. I'm going to go ahead and play it. I've got the Thumping Wave if I need to remove something. And it forces him to only go this direction. Unless he's got the hot 18 damage on my turn. Or on his turn. To kill me off. Shadow Watcher. Horror Burster. Darkfire Sacrifice. That was your last card. A Kissy Face. All right, 2 and 1. Doing pretty good. Let's see how Game 4 treats us. I'm liking this deck so far. Like, I like Magmar. I've always enjoyed playing Magmar. You just play a bunch of big minions and outvalue your opponent while you just keep the board clear because your removal's ridiculous. Not as impressed with the new Thumping Wave, though. Haven't found as many situations where I feel like using it. 4 mana is a lot harder to fit in than 3 mana is. I mean, it's the same kind of... it's the exact same nerf that Cryogenesis went through. I mean, what, 6 months ago? And then the use of Cryogenesis did, like, drop off the face of the planet. Although Cryogenesis didn't have the versatility that Thumping Wave does. Because Thumping Wave literally deals with any minion. Cryogenesis only does 4 damage. And then also, Thumping Wave gives 5 attack to a minion, so it can be used offensively as well. Electro people facing our 3rd Cassie deck in a row. Did somebody put up a video of, like, a Cassie deck or something that's causing them to be real popular? Hey, look, an Earth Sphere. I haven't seen one of those in forever. I also have all of the Rush in the whole world. Go with that. Okay, the game just really wants me to have a bunch of rush minions. I don't hate the first turn Saber Spine Greater Fortitude play. I will admit to that. Is this a... okay. For a second there, I thought he was putting like the Wings of Mechazor there. I was like, is this a Mechazor deck? What is happening? I'm going to throw another one of these back. Get a Crypto. If he wants to come up here and kill it, that's fine. Not too terribly concerned. Saberspine Tiger. That's interesting play, my bro. Unless you're like a straight burn deck. It's okay, we got cards, guys. And the deck is being a little weird right now. Not necessarily bad, just a little weird. He could move up onto here and play the 5 mana removal spell. Can't remember its name. But if he does, it's a 1-for-1. Not too concerned. Drogon is nice, but he's not like the end all be all. Another Saberspine Tiger and Bloodborne spell. Alright, well that's 2 Saberspine Tigers down for him. Are you really going to attack me? Okay. I was about to say. Maybe I think I should have played her over here. Just because now he's more likely to run this way, and that brings me into Shadow Creep tiles. But you live and you learn. You make the mistakes seconds before you realize them, right? That's how we do it. Next turn is Macantor turn. It's one of my favorite turns in the whole game. The whip. Oh, Repulsor Beast. Okay. And a Cryptographer of your own. My man really just wants to get Macantored really hard. And I think I'm going to play the Greater Fortitude on it as well, so I don't burn a card. I can actually just play it here. I need to move down to here. Good thing I thought of that first. And yeah, I think I'm going to keep this hand. Maybe drop the Flash Reincarnation? Although that could allow me to play both the Lava Slasher and the Elucidator on a turn if I need to. So yeah, hold on to it. Greater Fortitude's a welcome sight. This could be just... It's very close to just game over for this guy. If he hadn't wasted his Saberspine Tigers earlier, maybe this would be a bit of a different story. Well, he didn't waste the second one, but he definitely wasted the first one. Sunset Paragon, it's fine. Move to here. Are you Sphere of Darknessing me? Yep. He burned a Meltdown. I'm certainly glad to see that. Can I win this turn? 5, 6, 7. So that's a negatory there, Ghost Rider. I can kill this with this. I'm gonna throw that back. Definitely don't need a second Spelljammer. I think I'm going to go ahead and heal the Elucidator as well. Play around Punish a little bit, because I doubt he's got 13 damage in his hand. Seems unlikely. Spectral Revenant. Definitely don't need... Actually, I'm going to hold on to that. I don't need 2 of these. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Went 3-1. I'll certainly take it. Mwah. Alright. I enjoyed this deck. I mean, I enjoy most Magmar decks. If it's like any kind of competent Magmar deck, which is kind of hard to not build a competent Magmar deck, I'm probably going to like it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you liked the video, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you know when I post new content, although I do new Duelyst videos every single day. And also leave me a comment. Tell me how badly I screwed up that game 1, because I'm sure I did it in a real spectacular fashion. And also, if you have a if you have a deck that you would like to see me play on these videos, feel free to send it to me at sniggenhoff@gmail.com. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.